This country home is on just under 5 acres at 4.89 acres, 1/2 mile west of Reed, Oklahoma, which is approximately halfway between Mangum and Benson, Oklahoma on Highway 9. The property has the evergreen tree row down the west side of it. The tract of land is a triangular shape here in the middle of this section. This home is a modular home built in Lubbock, Texas, placed at this location in 1969. After it was set on the foundation here, it was bricked. Very well built home. Quite a few of these type homes are all over western Oklahoma. It would not be considered a mobile home because it was never put on wheels. It was built in sections as a modular home. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that has formal living room, formal dining room, just inside the front door, going into a den area with fireplace, lots of cabinets connecting to the kitchen, where we would have a double oven. Refrigerator is included in the property. Stovetop built into the counter between the kitchen and den area. Leading into a large utility room toward the back door, which also could be used as a mudroom. There is a separate hot water heater for this section of the house and probably the kitchen back in this area. This bathroom at this spot has a shower in it. Hot water heater installed 10/28 of 2021. Plus more storage. Lots of storage in this area. Hallway leads to a bathroom with a tub, 3 bedrooms, storage at the end of the hallway. Vanity has 2 sinks. Each of the bathroom has the little gas heaters that are still functioning. In the hallway would be a closet containing a gas heating and an air conditioning for the air conditioning unit outside. This hot water heater installed of 7/9 of 2019. The heating unit here was converted to propane gas in 2010 by Wrights in Hollis, Oklahoma. The outside air conditioning unit is the very same brand, and they appear to be the same age. Three bedrooms in this area, each with a nice sized closet. This one has a little bit extra of what used to be considered unique and its own ironing board mounted into the wall. This bedroom has a closet with extra storage. And also within this bedroom, you have access to look into the attic. The third bedroom, very similar to the first one we looked at, that has the closet with the two sliding doors. In very nice condition. They work well. Ample amount of storage. Going out the back door, you go onto a small porch with steps down to the lower level and a patio that was placed here as this house was set at this location. Under the patio is a cellar that was probably built with the original homestead here in the early 1900s. And upon them setting this house at this location, they ran this patio over the old cellar area, which pretty well all under this patio is that cellar. As you first enter it through the door here, there is approximately 10 by 12 area that's kind of special, looks special for storm situations. And then it leads into another area over 20 foot long, about 10 foot wide and about 20 foot long, going back in there, which shows remnants of a time when there was probably a pressure tank pump type situation in there to bring water out of the cistern to provide water for the house before the rural water came into existence in this area. There is also a well with its own pressure pump on it that can be used for outside watering. There is the 20 by 40, kind of like an RV storage, and a approximately 30 by 26 two-car garage. And then along this west side is the wind protection of the evergreen trees. The two-car garage has two walk-in doors, one here on the southeast corner, another in the back on the northwest corner. The two overhead doors, approximately 10 foot by 8 foot. Each one has its own door opener. It's the newer style door openers that doesn't have a tracked chain in the above the door. The door opening unit sits at the back corners of the door, is right above the opening mechanisms, and that way they do a very smooth job of opening and closing them. Lots of shelves down the west wall. There's the other walk-in door. Shelves plus pegboards on the north, with more pegboards on the east wall, and one 4x8 sheet of plywood that could have lots of things attached to it. And it's got its own electrical system here with the opportunity for 110 or 220 voltage here in this building. Straight in from the driveway from the road. Down the west side of the garage, you can go on back toward the back of the property. The property is to the fence line that you might see in the distance. Over to the group of trees. Continues on down to Highway 9. There's another view of the shed that could be used for many things, including closing it in more if you want more of a building there. Lots of different opportunities here on this property for you to make it a very unique place for you to do the things that you wish to. I appreciate you watching my videos. This is my first attempt at this. Need a little more practice, but I've enjoyed it. Any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. Area code 580-821-2225. If I don't answer you right off, leave me a message and I'll call you back within a few minutes. Thank you very much for viewing these today. Goodbye.